Well, hi there. So, our favorite subject this time of the year is love, and we're going to take a look at what love is. First of all, the English language, unfortunately, is very limited in its words. For example, they just use the word love for I love peanut butter, I love my husband, I love my horse, I love God, I love reading. But in reality, there's a lot more involved. If you take the word love, we're just going to break it down into 4 different words. There is the agape love, which is the God kind of love. There is storge, which is a friendship. No, a storge is a love that you have for older people. There's phileo, which is a friendship love. And there is eros, which is a sexual love. So we're just going to look at those 4 different, or we'll highlight the agape love of those loves, but realize that love, actually, the love we're going to talk about today is not a feeling. It's not something you get goosebumps about. It's actually a decision. Remember that I am a spirit. I have a soul, which is my mind and my emotions, and I live in this body that is temporal. So in my spirit, I have the fruit of the Spirit. And the fruit of the Spirit, the characteristics or the fruit within my spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. So the first one we mentioned there is love. So we want to look at that specific love. And we know that that love, we've heard that love is patient, kind. It does not envy. It does not brag. It is not proud. It does not behave itself inappropriately. It does not seek its own. It is not provoked, takes no account of evil, does not rejoice in unrighteousness, rejoices with the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. That is a lot of love. That has got a lot of depth. And just in those words, we should be able to assess and see which love we're operating out of. So it is our desire to be able to operate from our spiritual life, from our spirit, as opposed to just straight out of your feelings and your mind and your emotions. Your feelings should be a result. Your feelings come about because of your emotions, and your feelings are manifested in your body. Anyway, let's talk about love. So this love that we want to talk about, that is the foundation of our lives, if we decide it to be, is God's unconditional love. It is divine. It is not a feeling. It is uncontrolling. That is very important. It's unconditional, uncontrolling. It has no boundaries. It doesn't need a cause to love. It doesn't say, well, if you love me, I will love you. It's an uncaused love. And it's this love that we want to love with primarily. The other loves are important as well. But if we can desire to and manifest this love regularly, that's going to make a huge change in our lives, and also help us, in areas of frustration, stress, because when you realize that this love is unconditional, uncontrolling, and uncaused, it sets you free because you're not expecting anything in return. There's no expectations in this love. So this love is wanting the very best for the other person. It is putting the other person first. It is preferring the other person. If you find yourself being unkind, impatient, boastful, bragging, etc., etc., you know you're not acting out of your spirit man love, your love that's within the true you, the God kind of love. So let's try and look at how we can do this. The greatest possible manifestation of the love an example of this love is what Jesus did for us by dying on the cross. That is the unconditional love, and we have that available to us. We have that within our spirits. We are able to love with that same love. And sometimes it's our minds that clog us up from allowing that love to go through, because we want to justify it. We put it through the filters of our belief system, of our hurts, of things that have come into our mind, and as that love reaches our mind, it gets diluted and it just doesn't have a voice. But if you can realize that this love is uncontrolling, unconditional, and if you will allow that if you make that decision to allow that to go through you, it'll change you and those around you. It is a decision. So love isn't about goosebumps. Love isn't about getting roses. Those are different loves that we spoke about. Those are friendship loves, erotic love, and so on. We're talking about a love that surpasses being reciprocated. You're not looking to receive from it. It is a giving love. How can it be uncontrolling? How can this love not want to control? You see, most of the things that humans do, there's a what's in it for me story. Well, this love doesn't have that. It's not a what's in it for me story at all. It's I am love and I'm giving love. I'm not expecting a return. It isn't conditional on your behavior. If you behave well, on my expectations, it's not conditional on any of those. It's unconditional. It is powerful. It is beautiful. So this divine love is ours, and because it's part of the fruit of the Spirit. So we can utilize this and realize that it can be manifest in our lives for others to enjoy. And, when you give love, you are fulfilled. Remember, when we said your pursuit shouldn't be happiness, it should be fulfillment. Well, this is one way of you getting fulfilled, is if you give love. And you can send this love because this love is kind. So you might pay it forward to somebody in the McDonald's line. So that kindness is part of love. So we're going to practice this divine love. Put it before you've got to choose it. You've got to put it into practice and put it towards someone else. We are the feet. We are the hands. We are the mouthpieces of God, of Jesus. That is what our job is, and that is the love that is in us, and we can manifest that. Choose love. And this love does not have a history. It doesn't come with, oh, you did this. It doesn't have a history. And it loves right now. It doesn't say, well, when you arrive, when you treat me well, I will love you. It loves irregardless. It doesn't. Now, this love doesn't stand and take abuse. In other words, if you are in an abusive situation, you can still love the person, but you got to set up boundaries. You don't stay in an abusive situation. You remove yourself from that abusive situation, but you can still love, because this love forgives. This love moves on. So that is the real look at love. At this time of the year, a lot of people are into practicing the Eros love. A lot of people are getting engaged and getting married at this time. And those are a lot of feelings, whereas this is the love that makes things last. This is the love that would make a marriage last. This is the love that goes beyond what others are expecting, because it's unconditional, uncontrolling, and uncaused. And especially in the uncontrolling part, you do not get to control the object of your love. You just give love. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and you are loved and you are love. And allow that love to be manifest into your life. Love you. Bless you.